Minasan konnichiwa. Today we are going to look at the conversation and the expressions of this unit. Let's listen to the conversation first. Konnichiwa. お名前はマサトです。どうぞよろしく。こんにちは。お名前はエレナです。どうぞよろしく。This is a very simple conversation. So it begins with Elena saying konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means hello. お名前は What is your name? Masato です。I am Masato. どうぞよろしく。Nice to meet you. This is the same thing. Masato's verse says konnichiwa. Hello. お名前は What is your name? Elena です。I am Elena. どうぞよろしく。Nice to meet you. We are going to look at the phrases more specifically. So, to introduce yourself, you can say 私はです。So if your name is Elena, then you say 私はエレナです。So can you introduce yourself? 私はです。And if you're a boy, then you can use 僕。For example, 僕は田中です。僕は田中です。So for 私, it is okay for both boys and girls to use it, but if you're a boy, then it is more common for you to use 僕. So these two are more formal one, and for the casual one, you can use 田中です. Okay? So you don't need to put 私は or 僕は in the front. The second phrase is greetings. To say good morning, you can use おはようございます. Or for a more casual one, you can use おはよう. So what is the difference? So for the longer one, it is a more formal one. You usually use it in a formal situation or if you talk to senior people. So for example, if you want to greet your teacher, it is better if you can use the formal one, おはようございます. But if you talk to your friends in a casual situation, then you can use おはよう instead. So if you talk to your parents or even your brothers and sisters, it is okay for you to use the casual one, おはよう. To say hello or good afternoon, you can say こんにちは. You usually use こんにちは after 12 o'clock, okay? And for good evening, you can say こんばんは. こんばんは. To say goodbye, you can use また明日. また明日. That means see you tomorrow. Or you can use さようなら. さようなら. And that means goodbye. The last thing that I would like to introduce to you is the address term, san. In English, we have different address terms such as Mr., Miss, Mrs., or Miss. However, for the Japanese one, we only use san. And san doesn't really distinguish our genders, which means that it is okay for you to use san for both males and females. For example, Miss Tanaka, you say Tanaka-san. So san is after the name. Or Miss Masato, you say Masato-san. Sorry, Mr. Masato, Masato-san. Or Mr. Smith, Sumisu-san. Or Miss Elena, Elena-san. And if it's for teacher, then you can use sensei instead of san. For example, Mr. Yamada, you can use Yamada-sensei, and that refers to teacher. Or Suzuki-sensei. So for sensei, you can also use for other occupations, such as politicians and doctors. Okay? And at last, the phrase is arigatou gozaimasu, and that means thank you. This is a more formal one, so you use it in a formal situation. But for the casual situation, you can use arigatou instead. Okay, let's revise all the phrases that we have learned today. 私はエレナです。私はエレナです。僕は田中です。田中です。 おはようございます。おはようございます。おはよう。こんにちは。こんにちは。こんばんは。こんばんは。また明日。また明日。さようなら。さようなら。田中さん、まさとさん、すみずさん、エレナさん、山田先生、鈴木先生、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。ありがとう。ありがとう。See you in the next lesson. Bye.